If you have sleep issues, or maybe you know someone who does, but you put off treatment because you dread going in for a sleep test, we have great news for you. Dr. Anna Smith with Dentistry with TLC in Godfrey, Illinois is here to tell you about a new way to conduct that sleep test right at your home in the comfort of your own bed. And her patient Travis has had experience with both types of sleep tests. The kind at the clinic that takes a really long time and a lot of money, and then the kind that's right at home. So we're going to talk to Travis in just a bit about his experience. But let's talk about this test, because I didn't know that this existed.
Right, it's been around for years, but it's becoming a whole lot more common from either your doctor or your dentist. And so basically, if you go in for a sleep study, typically you spend the whole night there. They put electrodes all over your head and your legs and your chest, and somebody's watching you all night. They come in and wake you up and tell you to roll over, and it's just not natural. And most people know that about it, and they don't want to do it. So maybe their husband or wife has said, honey, you stop breathing in your sleep, or you snore so loud I can't sleep with you anymore. But they don't want to take that step to go get the test done because they just hate the idea.
They dread it.
Yeah, they dread it.
And it costs a lot of money.
It does. It's normally between $1,000 to $2,000. And sometimes, most of the time, insurance doesn't pay for all of it. So there's some part that you're going to pay out of your pocket. Well, the good news is you don't have to do that anymore for most sleep studies. There's still some reasons you might need that overnight sleep study in a hospital, but most of the time you can do it at home now. And it's through this this take-home kit. You just take this box home with you, you hit the green button, you put one monitor on your finger, just like that. I know. You put a strap around your chest, and then you put this underneath your nose, and it monitors your breathing while you sleep. And you get to sleep in your own bed with no one watching you, and it costs a whole lot less too.
And insurance covers it.
Yes, if you have insurance, then most of the time, the most you'll pay if you have insurance is $250. If you don't have insurance, because a lot of people can't fork out the $2,000 to go have a sleep test, the most you would pay for this is $300 if you don't have insurance. So it makes it accessible to everybody.
And we're going to talk about why it's so important for people to get this test. But Travis, you've had both versions. How is this better than the clinic?
Well, I'm sure the clinic has reasons for existing, but if you just care about sleep apnea, this is so much better. It's so much easier. It's non-invasive.
Did it wake you up at all during the night?
No, this did not. But the sleep lab, it was hard for me to get to sleep, and when I finally did get to sleep... People are
like watching you. I mean, that's kind of creepy.
Well, and then they wake you up,
yeah,
and then start sticking different masks on me. Because they're saying I need a CPAP machine. They were pushing CPAP immediately on me, and I hated that too. So this is so much better.
And let's talk about that. So this is the CPAP that people oftentimes will have to take home and sleep with this big thing on their face. A lot of times their spouses kick them out of the room because it's loud.
It is.
So you've got something that's so much nicer.
Yeah, this is a whole lot easier to use than that. And this machine, this CPAP, is one of the reasons, another reason people don't want to go get a sleep study done, because they dread that they're going to have to use that for the rest of their life. And about half the people that try a CPAP can't use it. They're claustrophobic. They just can't sleep. So another option is to use a little appliance like this. It's like two retainers. One goes over your top teeth, one over your bottom. When you lay back and you fall asleep, those little wings stop your jaw from falling back. And we learned that people with sleep apnea, the problem is their jaw and their tongue fall back, and that squishes their throat closed and they can't breathe on their own. So if we fix the problem, we just keep your jaw forward, then you can breathe on your own. You don't need the mask, you don't need the air. All you need is this little device in your mouth.
And people just come in and get fitted for it.
That's it.
That's so easy. And then there's more, because you have a deal for our Great Day viewers today. Thank you so much for coming in, Travis. But this is a great time to look into this oral appliance therapy for sleep apnea. A consultation at Dentistry with TLC is $49, and Dr. Smith is offering $1,000 off the cost of the appliance through the end of September. Dr. Smith will also be speaking about sleep apnea treatment at 3 upcoming community lectures. This Wednesday, the discussion begins at 7 p.m. at Alton Square Mall. She'll be speaking at noon on July 16th at the Granite City Downtown Library, and then at 6:30 p.m. on August 15th at the Edwardsville Lewis and Clark Library. For more information on any of these seminars, sleep apnea treatment, or any of these services Dr. Smith provides, check out dentistrywithtlc.com. Dentistry with TLC is located just 30 minutes from downtown St. Louis and Godfrey, Illinois. Call 618-466-0733 for an appointment. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Matt?
Isn't it weird how we never heard about the sleep apnea until, I mean, the past few years, and it's just so many people have it, and they don't know it because they go undiagnosed. They think it's just snoring or whatever.
And they think they're going to have to live with that Darth Vader thing on their face for the rest of their life.
Spend thousands of dollars. It's good to know you have options like that.
Absolutely.